Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for returning. I know it's been 2 months but I'm back and I'm excited to bring this video to you. I'm currently at Momarangi Bay Campground on the South Island of New Zealand. Today's video will be part 3 of Milford Sound, life at Milford, leaving Milford, and a sneak peek into the first few days of our travel. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching. This is your typical day in Milford Sound with cascading waterfalls, lots of rain and clouds. Just kidding. There's also lots of sun during the summer months as well, which offers a change in scenery and a diverse landscape as well, both equally as beautiful. My favourites would often be ones like these, nice and cosy. You can just grab a cup of tea and enjoy the views and the atmosphere. When I think back to it, it was so special to wake up and experience these views and just to be in Milford Sound. It was such a highlight to our travels so far. And no matter rain or shine, the waterfalls were always there. This is the 28th of February and I'm about to start my AM FIT shift as a receptionist / reservations team member. Let's have a great day and I'll do a sort of day in the life, And I've heard there's some cheeky Kia, so let's go and have a look. Good morning. How are you this morning? What are you up to? So the AM shift would start at 7 AM, and as you can see, I'd get in, log in, check the checklist, turn the lights on, add the music, and make a coffee of course, before doing the rest of my tasks. It's going to be a very sunny day today. Fresh rags for the desk. And here I am doing the AM cleans. I used to really enjoy this first thing in the morning. It just woke me up and just felt very productive, making everything look nice, shiny and clean, and of course making the desk look tidy and presentable. Ready for a good, successful day ahead. And then of course the windows. So I always enjoyed cleaning those windows and making a good first impression to the guests upon arrival. We always had to check the road status as well, just in case of any road closures. And then of course checking all the receipts and bills from the night before, making sure they add up, all for the correct charges for the guests that day. And then checking the progress of the kakapo each day. Kia ora. This is the entrance to the terminal in Milford Sound, where we would pick up guests, drop off lunches, and of course enjoy the view. Morning. So I've just done the first lunch drop-off for Cruise Milford. We had 2 deluxe and 2 regular lunches, and before that I just did a shuttle for 2 guests to their water taxi with fjord and outdoors. And this is how we would log our guests' breakfast orders. A day in the life on reservations would include answering phone calls, replying to emails, of course booking activities for guests and making reservations for various activities including the kayaking, cruise and hiking, as well as check-in, check-out, making dinner reservations at our Pio Pio restaurant, some cleaning here and there, and of course dealing with guests each day and various queries they may have. My last PM shift complete. Good morning, Milford Sound. Today is my last day. So this will be my very last drive in the Milford Lodge van. This is a pickup from the kayaking, so I'm just going to pick up some guests and bring them back to reception. So that was a bit emotional actually, saying goodbye to the team there. It's been such a journey here and I'm so grateful for every opportunity I've been given. Now I'm going to bake some brownies for everyone. So yeah, bittersweet, but on to the next chapter, and thank you Milford Sound Lodge. This is the song of the cicadas during the summer here. A gorgeous and warm summer's day at Milford Sound Lodge. So here I am baking my BBC Good Food best chocolate brownie recipe. I used to enjoy baking at the lodge and I baked on my last day for everyone, which was so much fun and everyone enjoyed. Hi everyone! This is Kyle. welcome back to my channel. We're here at the Foreshore Loop in Milford Sound. It's a truly gorgeous day. We've got our matches, having a lovely time, and all the mountains are stunning. We've got the waterfalls, and we're about to have a look at the Instagram swing. Exactly. So come with us. This was my very last cruise with Southern Discoveries. This was the Discover More cruise.
That's the mighty reboot, and the reboot plays a pretty important role in New Zealand's history, as it was used to craft the first beer ever brewed here in New Zealand. This was made by Captain Cook, who found this tree a good source of vitamin C, which helped cure his crew's scurvy.
The lichen is a great indicator of how clean the air is here in New Zealand. The lichen and moss also are the first to grow on the bare cliffs and sounds. It creates the first layer of which the trees and vegetation can sprout and cling to the steep mountains. However, this also can mean that the area is vulnerable to landslips, where carpets of mature vegetation get dislodged and pulled down the rock face. Evidence of this can be seen through scars on the landscape. It always amazed me, each cruise here at Milford Sound, just at how peaceful it all was, and how each cruise held something different. Hi everyone, I'm back in the kitchen and I'm prepping for my dinner tonight. Luckily I prepped some veg already at lunchtime, but I've just been chopping and preparing the potatoes and seasoning those, so they're about to go in the oven for half an hour, and then I will get those vegetables in once they're out, and get the chicken seasoned. I'll show you a bit of how I'm going to season them, get them in the oven, and then lastly the onion gravy. So. Okay, so the seasoning for my chicken thighs includes oregano, garlic powder. We've got paprika, brown sugar. Mirror Lakes was one of the stops along the Milford Road. It was just so tranquil and is a perfect reflection of the mountains. So truly magnificent. Our final night at Milford Sound Lodge. We've just said goodbye to everyone and written in the Milford Sound Lodge book. Away now. We're getting in the car. Our lovely friend Mark is taking us to Tayane. Goodbye, Bedrock. Good evening. So this is our first night back in the van. So Tom did such a good job on the interior of the van, making it so cozy, especially at night. The ceiling took a while, but it's gorgeous. And his hard work paid off. We also got some lovely plants and flowers, as you can see, and some lights from Team U. And a lovely candle. So cozy. Good morning, and I have a coffee made from our hob over there. This is our second morning in the van. We finished our job, which is bittersweet, but we're excited for the next step and our next travel. So good morning from us and cheers. Hello, we're just about to leave the Kingston campsite and we're heading towards Queenstown to get a Ferg burger, and I'm going to collect my pottery that I made in Milford. I'm really excited. So we just stopped off at the Devil's Staircase lookout point in Queenstown. Okay, so I've picked up my pottery and I'm so excited to open it and find out how it looks after being in the kiln. Oh wow! I love it so much. That's really pretty. And now I can have my very own tea in my very own homemade mug. I mean, the shape could have been improved, but first time, I'm pretty impressed. We just arrived at warehouse in Monaco. We're about to get some bits and bobs for our future travel, including So when we go shopping, we like to stick to a budget, and we have a list as well. We need to make sure that we have enough fresh meat for the week, and we stocked up on tins, pastas, potatoes, etc. and of course some chocolate. We then like to make sure that our cooler is packed properly. Tom does a really good job with this, as we can only fit 2 bags of ice in, which lasts about 3 days. And here's Tom cleaning the windows after I put fuel in our car. And Kiwi is ready. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't done already. It means so much to me, and I can't wait to share more exciting travel vlogs with you, or maybe even some music, who knows. Thank you for sticking around. See you in the next video. This will be a video part... I nearly fell over. Keep it rolling. This will be a part 3 of Milford Sound.